Hi. Today I'd like to talk to parents about the industry standards and getting your child treated by a professional. Um, First off, do not dump your child off at a psychiatrist and expect them to fix your child, because that is not how it works. They are going to be most likely, especially if they're a boy, diagnosed with ADHD and put on amphetamines. Um, Today, the mental health industry is completely broken. I will read you some statistics that are really, really scary. So, suicide is the number one cause of death for children and teens. ODD, which is oppositional defiant disorder, has increased by 43% since 2003. ADHD has increased by 40% in the last 2 decades. 1 in 4 children are diagnosed and with one or the other and are prescribed medication for ADHD, which usually mostly involves amphetamines, which is a hardcore, strong medication, and parents are giving them to their children who have not even had they're not even old enough where their brains are developed. So what is it doing to them? 6 million kids from age 8 to 18 are on amphetamines. Okay, and then let's talk about school shootings. How many were there last year? 250. You can definitely fact check that, but we all know that there was a lot. So we need to raise our children's confidence, and not just take them somewhere and say fix my child, because it's not going to work. What will work is the whole family unit needs to seek therapy. So what I do is I implement a parenting program, because that's what really needs to happen. Parents themselves are mentally ill often. Either they're depressed, or they're clinically depressed, or they go through depressive episodes. Either way, the child then the mother or father are inconsistent in their parenting styles, which confuses their kid, and that's not fair. And also another statistic is, I don't know the percentage, but a high percentage of grandparents are raising their grandchildren today more than ever in history. So in recent history, I mean that's pretty sad. So what I do is I implement a parenting program, and I work on building the parents' self-esteem, fixing, working through their mental health issues. Mindset, stress management is very important, because when you're stressed out, you're going to take it out on your child. It's unfair. If you have a difficult child, they're born with a strong-willed temperament, then it's not fixed, but it is reinforced by parents often, because parents will then be angry when their child misbehaves and punish them, and then the child becomes more angry and misbehaves, and the parent becomes angry at the child, and it's just a cycle. So in my professional opinion, I believe that implementing a parenting program, optimizing the parents' mental well-being to the fullest, so that they can then deal with their child and deal with themselves. And if you are the pilot and you're driving their plane, you got to be in a good mental health state to be doing that. So children model behavior, so they see you acting like aggressive and angry and depressed and just not in healthy ways, your child's going to model that. So, you know, I too often see that parents are dropping their kids off, getting them just the medication so that they can sit through school, and they're not following through with the therapy. And often I also see that the children are getting diagnosed with ADHD, but then when I talk to them, they've had some significant trauma in their lives. So is that really ADHD? And then how is ADHD meds going to help that? It's not. How is giving them amphetamines when they have trauma going to help? Already there's a correlation between putting your child on amphetamines at a young age to them becoming an adult who's addicted to drugs. So add trauma into the mix, and I don't know, that's got to increase the chance of your child being addicted to drugs, because when they're so used to taking amphetamines, it kind of does give them a buzz, and then when they come off of it, they feel flat, and then they've never processed their trauma. So what are they going to do? They're probably going to self-medicate. So it's just really important to incorporate a parenting plan that works, and to be the best that you can be, to be the best role model that you can be, and to just, if you're having a problem with one child, your whole family probably needs some therapy, because it impacts the whole unit. So again, do not drop your children off and get them diagnosed with ADHD, get them put on meds, and think that your problem is solved. You're worsening the problem. It is not going to help. So, okay. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comment section below. Thanks.